Hey y'all, welcome to Ryan and Robert Rants. We're going to be doing a trailer reaction and review. Robert, which one we have today?
We are going to be doing Anaconda, the remake of whatever, but this one's starring Jack Black and Paul Rudd.
So we traded J
So,
Lo for Jack Black for J Black.
yeah,
I wonder if they'll have that in the trailer. But yeah,
yeah, I
Anaconda, the
don't.
remake, reboot, requel that none of us asked for.
Well, like, I always like monster flicks, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when they said that they were two, so I was kind of excited when I think I saw the initial, like, I guess it was a fan made type thing, and the poster looked kind of cool. I was like, oh, cool, we're getting a reboot to Anaconda or whatever. And then
Yeah.
they're like, oh, it's going to be starring Jack Black and Paul Rudd. And I'm like, okay, it's going to be a comedy or something. And I'm like, yikes. But we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, I'm queued up and ready. We're looking at 2:37. A little long for a
Yeah.
trailer, but
But
ready whenever
15
you are.
seconds is probably going to be a trailer to the trailer. But yeah,
For real.
because it's a Sony movie.
As always, as always. You ready?
Yeah. Ready.
Awesome. Counting down. Three, two, one, go.
Oh, we get a countdown. That was even worse in the trailer. This Steve's on.
Yep.
Oh, they went their $9,000. Of
Oh, I
course.
hated that
Of
trope. Oh no.
course.
Oh.
Why? Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Uh.
So I'm like
Huh.
getting, obviously, I'm getting a little Tropic Thunder vibes just from the making the movie part.
Yeah.
It's not going to be anywhere near as funny.
I was getting like Placid vibes a little bit.
Yeah, that's a classic though. But like I'm saying, like I love
Yeah.
those like Monster and Betty White, of course.
This trailer sucked. The concept I think is I was on the fence before we had even saw this, like you said,
Yeah.
when we started, it was like, but having watched it, I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool. Like I got, like you
Yeah.
said, Tropic Thunder, a little Without a Paddle, little like
Yeah.
Placid. Like it
So,
could be a fun movie, but this trailer sucks.
yeah. I look. I don't really like Jack Black, especially when he's like the leading man. Um, I just really don't. I don't mind Paul Rudd, but I don't know if I mean, I guess going into it, like I was a little reserved, but I do kind of, the concept, I kind of came around to the concept. I was like, okay, kind of seeing where they were going. We'll see how the CGI looks because I'm kind of glad we didn't see too much of the snake. So we'll see how the CGI, because I know if I remember correctly, at least a lot of the close-ups shots of the snake and the anaconda from like what, the 95 96, that was all like practically done.
Yeah.
I don't, I mean, I'd have to go back and rewatch, but I don't really remember too much CG in that one.
Yeah, the
Which
CG
honestly,
that's in there, it's like,
I mean, it's the mid 90s,
but
right?
yeah, but
But
it's
because the
the campiness
practical,
balances. Yes.
yeah, the practical effects made that movie kind of terrifying because it's like what, a 40-foot snake.
Yeah,
I don't know,
that plus the
but
campiness because you have
yeah.
like these actors who are playing it straight and playing it serious with like such a ridiculous premise. And this one, they're leaning into the ridiculousness, but not in a campy way. It
Yeah.
feels more modern. And I agree with you to an extent when it comes to Jack Black. I love earlier Jack Black. Like
Yeah.
90s Jack Black, like mid 2000s Jack Black, Tropic Thunder Jack Black.
Was it
Like
saving? Yeah, I mean, I
modern
love.
Jack Black now, it's just he's everywhere. He's like
Yeah.
Pedro Pascal. It's too much. Like you use them in small spurts, but now it feels like they're not trying. They're just
For
phoning in
me,
everything.
he's always like the Will Ferrell type. Like I always liked Will Ferrell, like when he's not the leading man, like Wedding Crashers, or I guess you
Mhm.
can even kind of go like old school. Like he
Yeah.
wasn't he
Where he's
was like
third
that
fiddle.
third. He's the third person, but you had Luke Wilson and Vince Vaughn as like the main, like the two main, like with Tropic Thunder, Ben Stiller and Robert Downey Jr. to me was more of the main focal characters than he was.
Yeah.
Um, which is kind of funny because I was going to say, what is it? Saving Silverman. I always liked that
Yeah.
movie with
That's pretty much what this is.
yeah. I mean, you got
Especially
Steve
Steve
Zahn
Zahn.
back,
You
just
just
missing
need Jason Biggs to
Jason
show up
Biggs,
somewhere.
but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll give this a watch just because I'm a sucker for monster movies like that. But yeah, the trailer didn't really do too. I mean, I guess it kind of sold me on the concept of what this story might be for the movie. But in terms of the trailer, like you can get the Anaconda song out. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
The syncopated,
Yeah.
the
But yeah, I mean, other than that, like that part of the when the song came on, that kind of dropped the trailer just like probably by like 1.5 points for me. Did not need it too on the nose for that. Just no, did not need it.
So what do you give it out of 10 then?
So I'll probably give it. I'm still gonna give it like maybe a 4.5, maybe if I want to be. Because like I said, the trailer did do what it did. Like it kind of was selling me on the concept of it. Like I was a little reserved when I kind of read this little plot summary of like before when the trailer first dropped. Like I didn't watch anything or see any still images, but I saw it was like, oh, they're gonna be like remaking a movie, and I'm like, okay, well that kind of sounds dumb. Like I mean, I was expecting a full on straight, not like shot for shot reboot, but like I mean, we still might get it, but kind of sold me on that. But that song when that came on, it just not nothing against the song, but I did not need that song in this trailer.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna probably give it like a 4.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. The song took me out, but the trailer did entice me with the plot. But that
Yeah.
was it. The plot. Other than that, I hate the way this trailer was cut. The I feel like that's a new new trope that's now been introduced with the oh my god. I was like, why does his voice sound off? And then I realized once the music dropped, I was like, oh god, no. I think we both did it at the same
Yeah.
time too.
Yeah.
It's just like
Straight
no.
disgust.
Yeah. So for that, like you said, you gave it that 4. It was that extra bump that it needed to give you the plot to sell you on that. but the trailer did so much worse for me. I'm gonna give it a 3.5, and that point 0.5 is just for that selling me on the
Yeah,
plot. But the trailer itself, yeah, if I never see this trailer again, which I wish to God would be the case, but I know this
yeah,
thing's gonna be everywhere the closer we get, especially since they're saying it's a Christmas release, which such a weird time to release something like
yeah.
this. This is a summer movie. This is a
I would
October
say this is more of
movie.
a.
February, January, February.
I was gonna say like pre-summer, like March at the or like latest, I would think.
Yeah,
Maybe in early April, just depends on what the schedules. But I mean, you're gonna put this in Christmas against Avatar,
yeah. Oh God,
and
yeah.
this is not gonna be R-rated probably. So, because I mean, if you're
No,
gonna make this a Christmas movie, yeah, it's such a weird. I don't know. That's a weird release.
yeah.
When
But
did
hey,
the other one come
I
out?
think they're just banking on the fact that they're both gonna be in it,
I
and it's
think
like,
yeah.
oh yeah, they sell tickets during Christmas so well. But yeah, like I said,
Maybe.
I don't really have too much more to say on this one. What about you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw the 1995, 96 one in
97,
theaters. Was it that? Was it
97.
that late?
PG-13 too. I could have sworn it was R.
Same.
89
But I
minute
feel like,
movie.
you probably got away with that, and that poster for the first one was so much better. But I feel
Oh
like
yeah, it's creepy, dude.
you got away with a little bit more. I mean, wasn't Titanic PG-13 and you had like
Full.
straight up nudity?
Yeah.
So I felt like in the 90s you got away with a little bit more than you do now.
Yeah, no. So, oh god. Yeah. Okay, so little segue.
Oh, I gotta read.
I was
Danny
watching
Trejo was in it.
Ballerina. Yeah, Treo right at the beginning of the movie.
I remember Owen Wilson.
So I was watching Ballerina earlier, and it pops up at the beginning like what it's rated R for, and one of the last things it says for smoking. I was like, really? Have we really gone that far that we have to put that? Oh no, there's smoking inside a movie.
Apparently.
So the CGI for the Anacondas in the original cost $100,000 per second.
But how much of it was CG?
This is the question. But yeah, they have to have practical in
Yeah,
this new one. We
let's
need to
hope.
see some practical. 40-foot, 5,000-pound queen and a 25-foot, 1,500-pound warrior snake.
Yeah, but we'll see.
All in good time. We will see in Christmas. Aside from that, thank y'all so much for watching. We greatly appreciate it. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And as Robert always says, get down in the comments. We want to hear from y'all. What do you think about this travesty or success that is the Anaconda reboot, requel, meta, whatever you want to call it nowadays? What are your thoughts on it? Do you feel that, hey, maybe we're going to be completely wrong and this will actually be like one of the funniest movies ever made? Or will it be the opposite? And the one thing that we didn't talk about that I did want to mention before we finish, did I see Tandy Newton? Was that her?
Yeah, yeah, she was in it.
I thought so. So, another saving grace, seeing her in another movie, because, man, I haven't seen her since Westworld, to my knowledge. I think that was the last thing I saw her in. But regardless, get in the comments. We want to hear from y'all. And Robert, would you like to let them know about the other stuff we have going on?
I sure can. If you haven't already, we got a bunch of other trailer reactions on the channel. We're already over 100, so feel free to give those a watch. We're also hopefully going to be doing our last Conjuring ranked video for Last Rites. Should be coming up soon. We're going to be starting our new rank series. We're going to be doing the Predator franchise. Kind of looking forward to that one. And we're also going to be doing a summer recap video. If you've watched our most anticipated summer movies that I think we did like way back in April, we're going to like kind of revisit and see where we stand. Any changes we might, how we would redo it, just have a little fun with it, see if we were right, wrong, keep ourselves honest. But yeah, if you feel free to check all that out.
Awesome. Thank you, Robert, as always. Much appreciated. And thank y'all so much for watching. See you in the next one.